After any sort of defeat, really, the first thing I want to do is speak to the players, and they've just had showers and got together and just having a chat all together in the dressing room.
How can you account, James, for that collapse at the end?
I wish I knew. I wish I had the answers. Yeah, I have to be a very rich person, you know that. You know, Ray, you played the game when teams get just a little bit of a roll on, and that's what Castleford in the last sort of 10-15 minutes. They really had a go and they opened the ball up, and we couldn't stop that. And a little passes stick or little kicks stick, and they built on it really well, finished really well.
How would you move on from that, James? That last 15 minutes. I mean, is it individual problems or is it team problems?
Yeah, that's what we've got to suss out this week and tomorrow in particular. We've got how many games we've got left, I'm not sure, to pull that around, and we can. We've caught teams like that this season, early on in the season when we were up, and get the lads' confidence back. Get a smile on the faces around the place, and things will start happening for us again. I'm sure they will.
Do you think, Jimmy, they were guilty of clocking off early, thinking the job was done?
No, I don't think so. No, we had I think it was a big decision on the Simon Griggs try, and then from there, obviously Cass got a bit of a lift from that, I suppose. Not a try, and they had a good go. They really had a good go. They cut loose and they caused a couple of times, and then the ball's in their court as it were. They turned it up, and things happened for them.
Was it especially frustrating given that you won the penalty count pretty convincingly? You had probably a good 60% of the possession.
That's irrelevant, the penalties, to be honest. We spend a lot of time, me myself over the years complaining about referees and penalties, but it doesn't matter how many penalties you get, or it's what you do, whatever the possession is, that's what you do with that. Sometimes they're overread the stats.
What's the situation with Kevin Penny? Didn't look good, obviously.
Not sure, just having a check on him now. A bit of a bang and a twist on his knee, so we're going to clear the picture within the next sort of half hour, 40 minutes.
Must have hurt the players to come off to a fair amount of booing and jeering.
Yeah, I'm sure it did, yeah. These things happen in sport, don't they? When things aren't going quite right, and spectators have full right to pass opinion. But they're doing that's the only way. One of the few ways they can do that is the boos and then the whatever they're saying. But we've got to, as professionals, got to accept that and get on with it, move on from it.
Do you understand the fans' frustration?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah. Things that aren't quite happening for us. As per most teams, with some injuries in there, and players just not playing with the confidence that they were at the start of the year. Now we've got to find a way of turning that round and getting the lads' confidence back, and the lads are playing with confidence and a smile on the face. Everything's a different picture.
Does it help having the weekend off then this weekend?
Well, I don't know if it does or it doesn't. You want to get back playing as soon as you possibly can. Maybe we'll get a couple of injuries back for our next game, but we've got a big week ahead of us.